I lost everybody. My shit shut down. I don't know what happened. That was weird. Apollo. I don't know. My live just stopped. I think because my phone was wet from the rain. I was trying to clean it off, so it could have thought I hit end, or maybe I did accidentally hit end. I don't know. Hey guys, sorry. I Sweet tea, it shut my live off. I guess I hit a button on accident. I don't know what the hell happened. Guess who's back? Back again. Jones's back. Tell a friend. You blame the chicken? Cluck around and find out, bitch. I'm glad those new ones are working for y'all. I think there should be. There's one that says "What the cluck," one that says "Cluck around and find out." Oh Lord, is Dad in here yet? Yeah, I didn't mean to. Yeah, it was just like gone, and I was still up on StreamYard. What is that, Band Aid? What have you learned? Because I love Eminem. Oh God, B10. Is it one of them days? One more minute. I'm trying. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, guys. My live stream just shut down. Brain damage? Yeah. Oh, he had a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame today? I know. I was like, damn, is Dad here yet? Because I knew you was over there still talking to yourself. Here comes B10.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Nothing much. Just like the whole thing with the Avery. I was like, oh my god.
She made an apology video. Did you see it?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
One time I walk away just to get a cup of coffee and don't bring my phone to listen because that's what I usually do. If I like walk away so I can listen just in case someone calls, someone says something, I'm like, oh my god. And then I'm like literally trying to like go through the entire live when I see in the chat like, what? And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I
Hi.
realized that was said. So
Hey,
yeah, that
babe.
yeah, how you doing? Not feeling too good about it because don't like that shit, you know. So
Yeah, I was like, damn, where did B10 go? Um, because usually I know you speak up. Hold on. Band Aid, was you wanting to come up here and tell me what you learned?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just a weirdo like that.
No, you're good. You can hang out. I just wanted to let you speak before we got onto the serious topic.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to
No,
butt
you're
into
good.
y'all's like serious stuff. I'm sorry, B Tim.
You
oh,
are
Um
you
good.
go.
okay. Yeah, my little thing about Eminem and his song Brain Damage. Um because I'm a big Eminem fan and I always have been, since he came out and all that kind of stuff. But
Right.
I didn't know until the other day, watching a documentary about him and his life, that when he wrote that song, that was actually more truth to it than it was fictional. Um,
Oh, really?
yeah, he really did. That guy, the D'Angelo Bailey,
Mm-hmm.
that was a real bully of his when he was in school, and he really did. The guy, it was much worse than the song. The guy, D'Angelo Bailey, beat him up so badly he put him in a coma.
Oh my
And
God.
yes, for several, I believe it was either weeks or months, and to the point to where he had to relearn how to walk, talk, everything over again, which I had no idea. And
I didn't
that,
know that either.
yeah, I
Did you
didn't
learn that
either.
on that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing?
Yeah, it was on a documentary, and but it wasn't one, like, it was one that people that knew him and were his friends and things like that were all in, but it wasn't one that he was in himself. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it was
yeah.
all the ones that people knew, and it talked about his life and things like that. So they were saying that, yeah, before that too, that he was a really quiet kid and that he was really withdrawn, and that after that happened, it was basically he had a TBI, traumatic brain injury.
So he turned
And
into a different person.
yes, and that's where the Slim Shady came from.
Damn.
Yes, yes. And so that's why he turned so different, and he couldn't control himself and had the anger outbursts and all of that stuff. And so it made so much sense when, they said all of that and explained that. And then, do you know what happened years later when that song got famous?
Well,
Remember that song got famous?
somebody said right here that the bully tried to sue Eminem.
Yes, ma'am. He sure did.
The
D'Angelo
fuck out of
Bailey.
here.
Oh, yeah, he sure did. He came up and tried to sue Eminem, saying that, he was, what was it, defamation and, of character and all that kind of stuff. And that it was making him hard because he was trying to be a rapper himself and that
Oh,
nobody would
hell.
work with him. Well, the judge threw that right out of there. And
Absolutely.
he was basically like, would you like him to go ahead and rewrite the song saying exactly what you did do to him?
Oof.
So so he
Oof.
got laughed right out of that courtroom, which I'm very
Good.
glad to hear that was the result of that.
Well, it
So
ended up working out for
yeah,
Eminem, right? But it's
it
still
did.
just
But
so
it
shitty.
yeah, it's so sad that happened to him. I mean, I couldn't even believe, and he's never really told that side of it. Like,
Mm-mm.
like, oh, I've been through all of that, and that guy really did mess me up that bad. And you're like,
I'm I'm
oh
gonna
my
have to go
god.
re-listen to Brain Damage because it's been years.
Oh, I know. It made me go listen to it again, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" I was like, "Oh man!" And so, and
Well,
then you
that's cool
watch that
information,
thing.
though.
But yeah, it's just a little bitty piece of, little tidbit where you're like, "Oh wow, okay," like, so, wow, and
I
that makes you
appreciate
think
it,
of him.
though.
Makes you think of him even a little bit like, wow, he's an even stronger guy because he went through something even more, than you even know about. Than you know what I mean? So.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
anyway, I just thought I'd pop up and tell you my little, oh,
I
I love
appreciate
this.
that.
Oh, you're welcome. But anyway, I love your show anyway, Jones, and I love, just everything y'all, you seem like good country people, and
Thank you,
love
love.
love the chickens and everything. And I'm gonna hop down and I'm gonna be listening. Okay.
All right, you're
All
welcome
right.
anytime. Thank
All
you.
righty. Thank you. All righty.
All right,
Talk to you later. Bye bye.
right,
Bye,
bye
Miss
bye.
Tim. Bye.
He's
Bye.
probably muted.
Yeah, so okay, I'm driving the car back to what B Tim was
Yeah,
talking
let's
about.
go back to that. I just
Okay.
wanted to let her because she was typing in
No,
chat before B Tim got up here.
that's some good trivia right there.
Yeah, it is. I'm
I
gonna
love me
watch
some
that
Eminem.
documentary.
For sure. I've seen part of I think, because when he's talking about the alter ego, Slim Shady, and stuff like that, I remember something about it, but that was a refresher for sure.
Well, we
So
can go
anyway,
back now. We can do a U-turn and
we're,
head
we're,
on back
we're
down.
flipping a bitch, and we're going back. Okay, listen, liar, listen here.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Me?
you no,
Oh.
God, beat him. Fuck, no.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, okay, I don't know what I lied about. I was really getting a cup of coffee. I didn't know what the fuck.
You fucking liar. Oh, I want to address that as well, because like I was super fucking shocked when
I
I
was
heard
too.
that word, and I was muted walking through my where my family was at to get to the other room so I could like talk again, and I had to unmute to be like, oh, just to let everybody know that I heard it, and I was fucking irritated, but I was like, okay, she's quoting somebody, but still. That N-word sure rolled off the fucking tongue with finesse, and
Oh my
like I
God,
felt
right?
I felt like it was really
problem.
inconsiderate and possibly done on purpose because she was, she
Oh,
was getting her
did
feet held to the fire, and people have been known to say some dumbass shit like that because then they know that fucking stream's going to get privated or edited or taken down, like, I don't know. But Avery, let me tell you something right now. You mentioning my kids and my issue with my kids on the internet is going to do you no fucking favors.
Yeah.
So knock it off. And also, Laura didn't tell you anything about my kids on the internet. I guarantee it. That's another lie. Or I'm sorry, maybe you're mixing up your words again. Because what was that? That's like time number 3. You've mixed up your words. I'm over it. Stop insulting everyone's intelligence. You would have taken a screenshot if that was ever fucking said to you. We're not stupid.
Yeah, that would have been screenshotted for sure.
Because you're done. Goodbye.
Oh, that was a blast from the past.
Bitch, I'm done with you.
I like Avery. I don't really know much about her except for,
I mean,
the
like,
stuff about
I think
Dolly.
she's likable too. I liked her. And then, but when I see people lying, I tend to kind of get irritated.
I think
I don't like them anymore.
I think the problem is that like she's likable, but she will just simply like she'll just talk like and don't really realize the words coming out need to be verified because when you accuse someone of saying something like that, you better have receipts.
Hey, Queen.
That's what I think. That's just my opinion.
Like someone on Queen Bee's panel called me a liar, and then she eventually said my name and was like, I've heard she's had a lot of issues with her kids on the internet, Laura said to me.
I just came up here to address. She hasn't. Avery said this to you? When?
Avery said it in her apology video, but you would have had to listen to the whole thing.
The apology video is a backhanded ass. Okay.
Well, I think she privated it now, didn't she?
Of course she did. Because it was like... It was pointless. I don't know if she did or not.
When I saw it posted, Cappy, I immediately told Chasing, hey, you got an apology. And when I didn't make it all the way through it, because it wasn't even an apology.
Right.
Then you record it?
It's gone now. I can't find it.
I didn't record it. I'm sure somebody did.
Anybody screen record it? Okay, well, I hope somebody did.
We need to check with Hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really. I mean, like, I just don't know what the fuck Avery was thinking when it's like, oh my god.
She said she was kind of starting to get a little heated and aggravated, and
I get heated
felt
too.
like it was like everybody, kind of like she just got. I don't know.
I'm sure the Clippers got it. I'm sure.
Her explanation for not screenshotting it is because she's from the West Coast and comes from a proper family. Then about 2 minutes later, she starts talking about how her mom called her an N-word lover her whole life for being with her baby's father and used to beat her. So how is that a proper fucking family? Like, what are you talking about, dude?
I wish she would just apologize and says, I didn't mean to say it. I slipped out. I'm not you know what I mean? Just, oh my God.
Yet after listening to that, Justin had a better apology video.
Justin, oh no.
Yeah, Dad.
I mean, don't act like it's so out of the ordinary that people ask for receipts. Like, what the hell? You're
Yeah.
not new here.
Avery
Yeah.
knows I'm cool with her. If she wants to come up here, she's more than welcome to.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wish she did have the receipts, but I just don't know why she just like, you know what I mean? Like, oh man.
And let me
Oh,
make
so
a
it's
point.
not private. It's still out, Cappy.
Okay,
It's still
all
up,
right.
Queen.
All right, like, and let me make a point though. Like, I'm not gonna go and say she talked shit on my kids. She brought them up, is what she did, and I don't appreciate it. Because a lot of times when people's kids are brought up, she talks shit about my kid. No, she didn't talk any shit about my kids. She just brought up an incident, and it like was really unnecessary. And she said Laura told her about it, and I don't think Laura even knows about that. So that in itself sounds like a potential lie to me.
So you felt like she brought your kids up not in just like an innocent way, like it was like a sneak
No.
dig.
Oh,
It was a sneak dig.
100%. Like, because why would that be a good idea? You know, like what would make you think that would be a good idea? And how is it relevant to any of this?
Yeah, I think the reason she snuck that in there is because she felt like you were the only one really going after her on Queens. And I didn't feel like you were going after her. I feel like you were just trying to figure out, like, because she brought you and Heels up. I think y'all were just trying to figure out, like, you can't say things unless you have something to back it up.
Okay,
And we need to see that. And I think that's why she brought you up.
hold on. I think that I'm going to be totally fair. I don't want to be a total dick. I think she did bring my kids up because maybe the situation with Dolly threatening her son, but she wasn't even really, I don't think she was even really talking about that at that point. But I'm pretty sure that's probably why she's going to say she did it.
Like she felt like you shouldn't pass judgment or something. I don't know. The kids just didn't have, her son ain't got nothing to do with it either.
Well, because I think she was going back to a couple months back when she was trying to expose Dolly for like threatening her child or something. And we were all on panel and we're like, hey, that's serious. That's a serious accusation against another creator. We're going to need to see receipts of that. If you're going to say, make these heavy accusations on people, you need to bring your filing cabinet and be willing to show people what the hell you're talking about.
Right.
You know, and that shouldn't be a problem.
The minute she brought it out as her example, that should have been there, ready to go. Or at the very least, as soon as she hopped down, it was emailed to somebody so that she could back up what she just said.
Something. Because she was mad when I called her out on that before. And, you know, like.
But I don't feel like that's enough of a reason to even be saying anything. I think the apology should have just been about, you know,
sorry I brought you up chasing, and sorry I didn't come with receipts with my N-word accusation.
Yeah,
and that should have been it.
The apology should have been chasing the receipts and saying the N-word. That should have been it. I don't think you should have been in there. I don't think Hills should have been in there. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I've been going at her from day one. No, not day one. I was always very friendly with her until the first time I heard what could potentially be a lie. Because when she was asked for receipts on the first accusations against Dolly, she said, well, I've had it posted before, but I don't want to unprivate it. And I'm like, what? So you posted it before? That doesn't even make sense.
I remember that was like a debate back then. Like some people would believe her and some. I think I was like a little bit leaning towards believing her, but some people were actually pointing to, like, I think you definitely were like not believing her because you were like, that needs to be like some sort of receipts. I remember that was the discussion back then. I could be wrong in my memory, but.
Because she mixes up her words, quote unquote. It's like she'll kind of shift what she's saying, like it came from here, no, it came from there. Like I can't think of an example for the Dolly situation, but as far as the Laura situation, she was like, it was in Discord.
Well,
I mean, Laura, go get it, or I'll go grab it, and it just changes all the time. And I just like that's red flag liar to me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much. Think with the Laura thing. I think Laura just basically was just like put her on a community board. She made a video or something like that on Avery, and I think eventually didn't they like like we had them jump on Queen. They actually made up, and she like Perplex promised to take down an Avery video. I think, if I remember correctly, I think that happened a while ago.
I don't know about that.
I was pretty sure that she took down, like, they both were on and they had like a little discussion, and then they both like basically took down the Avery video. I'm pretty sure Perplex did that. And it was like basically like a community post or something like that. But I'm not 100% my memory. So much shit happens here. Just the way she said the word so easily was just, yeah.
No, not on this channel, Dad.
Yeah, no one's saying anything.
I'll drop your ass.
You will kick.
Do it. I'm dropping you.
You know what I mean? And it's just like,
Here comes Ellie.
It was really, really, really shocking. And
Hey, Ellie.
I like try to remember that, like, yes, she was quoting somebody, but I've quoted a lot of people and not said that before.
Yeah, I mean, like what she should have done in the apology video is like, listen, guys, I misremembered. I don't have receipts. This was said, but I don't have, or she could have said, this was said, but I don't have receipts, but I should not have brought something up if I don't have receipts. Also, I should not have said the N word, the hard R word on a live on Queen, and fucking just like basically made, you know, and basically said that. And then that would be that.
Why didn't she say it yesterday then, Cappy? She had no problem.
That's a good question, Voices.
That was my only thing I had to add to this, other than feeling like a moron because I helped accentuate her point. Why did she not say it yesterday, but she was comfortable enough to say it today?
And I don't know. She strikes me as somebody who thinks about what she says, because she talks like very like to the point and kind of slow talking, and she's not like ADD diary of the mouth, like no, you know what I mean? Like I just don't get it. Like it doesn't, the two don't go together. Like all this mixing up of words.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with hopefully she. I'm thinking she messed up and she said something fucking stupid, or maybe she was reading something. I don't know, but
I don't know, because she could have had two things going on in her mind at once and been, you know, she felt like she was being attacked for whatever reason. I think Oprah's kind of sensitive, so I don't know. I don't really know her.
And I don't think it was intentionally planned. I don't, you know what I mean? Like
I don't think so, but I think Cappy feels like it might have been.
Yeah, I mean, like at this point, like I think like
I don't know. I just see her as hella sneaky now. I don't know.
Well, there's sneaky, and then there's like fucking
sneaky rumor starter.
Really, really bad type of malicious trying to take down channels. Sneaky, you know what I mean? Like I don't think she's like that, because that would take your channel down.
I think it was a slip.
Yeah, I think it's a slip myself, and
but regardless, we got to work on like.
Yeah, I mean, like that. Like this is like, you know, and also it's like a person that was kind of trusted a little bit, and they basically should not fucking.
There was something about the situation with Dolly where,
thank you, Ellie.
She was asked about like contacting law enforcement, and I can't like remember exactly like if she did or not, and that was kind of part of the suspicion. Like if he threatened your kid's life, that's a serious fucking thing. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think she makes up stories, and the problem is that when you make up like a story, like when you make up I think partially it's true, and I think she just exaggerates, embellishes, and then she gets into trouble when she embellishes because then
that's
she doesn't
what I said earlier.
Because I really do believe, like, it's not like, to me, like imagining Dolly going after family members is not beyond the scope, because I've seen it in other scenarios. So, but maybe it's not to the degree that she's putting it out there. And also with this other situation, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, you can't make accusations again. Like, I don't like Laura. Don't get me wrong. I'm not Laura's fan, but you have to have receipts. And plus, you don't really have to make up bullshit about her being a racist. We can just go to
Dolly.
Yeah, we could just go to Burnt Toast and watch a half hour of her saying like in the first 2 minutes and 20 seconds of her saying the N-word, and then basically watch every single, what the Atlantic comments and everything. All those are not really good indicators for Perplex QT being not being kind of like being what as it is. You know what I mean? I don't need more. You know what I mean? I have a half hour.
Well,
Yeah.
and like, okay, being tone deaf and like having unconscious bias and microaggressions and being pretty racist and say in the way of saying racially insensitive like shit like Atlanta's darker, that kind of stuff to me is a lot different than like saying someone is an N-word lover is on a whole nother level of
Yeah, that's
hatred.
like
And she's from Alabama, right?
She
No.
said she's from the West Coast, that she moved out to Alabama. In the apology
she's
video,
moved
she said
around-
that.
Yeah, she moved around. I know one time she say she lived in New York at one point. She moved
Hell,
around.
I don't know, but I can tell you, to be honest, you hear that a lot here where I'm at, my
Yeah.
area. You
No,
hear
no, I
in lover
mean-
all the time. It's not usually in with the hard R, if you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But it's said a lot.
See, either way, like when you're going to put it in that context, either with the hard R or an A, it doesn't matter. As long as you're putting it in that context, it's definitely hateful.
Yeah, see,
Oh, for
Willow
sure.
says
In the
she's from New York. Yeah, because I remember Perplex saying she was from New York and she moved. She's moved around at least 3 states, and now she's in Alabama. But I thought she came from New York.
Oh, you're talking about Perplexed. Oh, she's
Yeah.
from New York.
Yeah.
I thought
Oh,
you were
no,
talking
I
about
was talking
Avery.
about Avery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I think isn't Perplex also in Alabama? Or something
Yeah,
like that?
they're
Yeah.
they're both.
That's
in
why
Alabama
that's
now.
why I got confused because I thought you were talking about Perplex, and I was like, yeah, she came from New York.
Yeah, neither one of them are originally from Alabama, but both have moved there.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, like that's a big accusation. You can't make that because, like, the thing is that the problem is that when you make an accusation without receipts, guess what? Laura's gonna do. She's gonna pop up a lie live, and she's gonna be like, look, they're making up lies about me. Look at this live, and she's basically, you have no way to refute her, and you just basically when you make up shit without receipts, then you just give them ammunition. It's like you don't need to do that. All you really need to do is you really want to prove what the situation is just go to just play the half hour from Burnt Toast a year ago video. That's all, pretty much. But yeah.
She's got a video with Toasty.
Yeah, Burnt Toast has a half hour video of Laura saying racist things.
Oh, I thought you were referring to Avery. See, we're getting
not
confused.
Avery. Yeah, I'm talking about Perplex.
Everybody, it seems like so far, how many people have we come across this platform that has some kind of undertone of racism? You got JLR, you got Bullhorn, you got Perplexed, you've got who else? Molly. Dolly. And that whole side, it seems like, not the whole side, you know what I'm saying, the people that stemmed from it. I mean, it's undercover and it all slips out at some point or another. It shows you who you need to side eye.
Right.
Well,
did you see Starlight's comment that she went on Team Rose and said she's suing Avery, Laura?
Oh, good luck with that.
Because she said Avery has money. That's Starlight.
Oh, she went over there. Yeah, Ellie, she went over there after she got off Good Nunya's panel, which was a whole nother.
Good Nunya's panel? I missed
that. She jumped on. Yeah.
I kept telling Nunya, it ain't worth it, girl. Just shut it down. Just let her. Just agree. Just agree, because she's like, I didn't take accountability.
Yeah, she's like, I never lie, but I lied. And it's like, ma'am, we've got multiple clips of you lying. You've lied a lot.
And then she says, where? What clips? And then Good Nunya starts to tell her one by one, and she's like, okay, this isn't about me. This is about Avery.
Well, that's the thing. Like now, like she can't go after Valoma anymore because it's like a flat out fucking lie. So now she's going after Avery. But basically, because Avery fucked up, she said a story that was not like she didn't have receipts. And now she goes after that one. And then she's going to try to connect Avery to Queen Bee and all that stuff. And that's how it is.
Well, of course. But she went on Team Rose and was asking for information on Avery.
Is this woman like...
Let me read Allison's comment.
Yeah,
Allison said, I don't know if you remember, Captain Neptune, with the whole Avery sending of the unsolicited D-pic to the Glare or the panel set up with Field Coffee that night, all of which she denied, but she got caught. That totally like rings bells and like, Damn it.
Yeah.
I
But
can't, like, but see, like, the thing is, Tim, like, we say she embellished, she over exaggerated, but if it was Laura doing it, we would say she told half truths and then lied. Like, it's a fancy word for lying. She lied.
yeah.
You
Well,
know?
embellishing is a little bit like, well, I guess you're right. I'm not going to say, because I was about to say embellishing is exaggerating, but if she's lying, then she's lying.
I mean,
So,
if she was like a journalist or something, we could call it hyperbolic, but like, she's not. So.
Sometimes
Yeah.
embellishing is lying.
But
Yeah.
I'm just going to laugh at like now perplexed. What is she going to sue? This is the woman that literally said, no one can sue Ryan Upchurch for defamation. They have to
Right.
show law. I'm like, okay, what are you going to sue her for? A loss of candle
Boy, if
sales?
that's not the definition of a tragedy pimp, I don't know what the hell one
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
So then, to me,
Can we clear
embellishing
this
would be
up?
like she was laughing when she said it, not she called me an N-word lover. That's a whole boom,
Right.
like a bomb.
There she
Like,
is, Avery. She said, no, I sent the glare a meme, not nudies.
oh, okay.
Was the
Avery, you want to come up, baby? You're more than welcome.
was the meme? Yeah. If there was the meme nude, I'm joking. That was a joke.
Was the meme a nudie?
Oh my god! I swear, I'm just like so fucking. Oh my god! It's just gonna be a laugh because like if Perplex tries to sue Avery, I'm just gonna laugh because then she has to share her candle sales and how they've dropped and
She
make a
shouldn't have
reason.
been over there asking for private information, though. Let's keep it real. Here comes Avery.
Hey,
babe. Hey.
no, it's raining outside, and I have to be out here to have a good signal. So if that's gonna bother you, then I'll have
It's
to
not
figure
bothering
it
me.
It's already a shitstorm already, so why not?
No one can hear the rain. I can't hear
out.
it.
I can't hear it.
What I sent the Glare. Okay, so the Glare put out a post that he would pay $100 for somebody to screenshot a picture of Dolly with his shirt off because Dolly accidentally went live with his shirt off. And somebody in the Discord group that I was in, they made a meme and it had Dolly with his shirt off. Then it had something else on it, and then it had a fake, like, little pecker picture. I sent him the meme. That's what I sent him, was the meme, just because I thought it was funny.
Oh, you got people. Yeah, there's people saying they remember it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm just gonna point out that I'm stepping away from my computer just in case. So
Don't throw any words around, Avery. Tim will be right
So,
back.
what were you saying
No.
that Laura told you about my children and the internet? What was that about?
I don't remember the specifics of what she had told me. I just remember something about,
Told you in private or said on a live stream?
I think it was in Discord. And I don't remember the specifics, but something about you had been lied on, something to do with your kids, and that's like the most I can remember.
well, why would you say something where you barely remember it in a recording state apology? Why don't you just like if you don't remember and you don't have receipts, just don't say it.
Like, you're really doing yourself no favors,
Well,
like
I
bringing
said-
up my kids at all. Really,
Click
you're
the
not.
link, Laura.
I mean, I
But-
said that I don't know the specifics, but that I would think, that you
What
would
was
be
the
the
point
last
of bringing
person
them up?
to,
But what is the point of bringing them up, though?
because I said I would think you would be the last person to start calling somebody a liar if you've been through that.
Okay, so my situation, I would never have been called a liar because everybody saw it. But if everybody didn't see it and I was going to go up on a panel and talk about it, I would have provided something if somebody thought that it wasn't true. And I would have these in my, if I'm going to go up and drop bombs on somebody, I'm going to have my file cabinet with me. And that's just the way this place works, Avery, and you're not new.
Yeah.
So why are you acting like it's out of the ordinary for me to ask for said receipts?
I don't do
This is
I
total
don't
bullshit.
do drama channels. I do true
Okay.
But you know what you're doing, Avery.
I
I'm just
don't
going to speak.
keep,
Can I
like-
speak? Can I
I don't
speak a little
keep
bit?
receipts on things like that.
But Avery, you jump on a panel to discuss shit talk about Laura, and then you basically accuse her of something. You need to have the receipts, because the thing is that if you don't have the receipts and you jump up, then basically you're just giving Laura ammunition to come after you. And then you can't say, I don't do drama. Well, you just did. You just basically accused someone of that. You got to have receipts. We told that to the coffee lady, and we're telling that to you. You can't come up and make up because of vague memories. You have to have like a receipt. Like, it's just simple as that. You think, what would happen if I jumped up and I accused Tyler Feller, of something, and I didn't have a receipt about it, and then he would have just automatically decimated me in an argument, and that would have been that. And that goes for every single discussion you have with someone. If you accuse someone of something, you have to have some sort of basis of proof or receipts. You know that. You know the routine. What if I accused you of something and I didn't have receipts? Would you? That wouldn't be good.
And you said you don't do drama, but you also said anytime you guys talk about Laura or Dolly, I jump up on the panel every time. You said that.
I said Laura when you guys talk about Laura because
I might have misquoted you there. Okay, I'll give you that. But you said you come up every time.
I do, because I see that she's still hurting people. I seen, like I said in my video a little while ago, like I seen, the stuff she just said about Joneson, the stuff she just said about Hills and Hills in the Air. She's still steadily hurting people. And so when I hear her name, I come up because I don't even know. I just do because she did some, what she did to me with my relationship was so big to me. It may not be to everybody else, but it was so big to me. And
I mean, it was a shitty thing to do as a friend. I don't think it's the worst thing she's ever done, but it's more of a personal thing with you. I get that.
Yeah.
But and see, this is the thing though, because I only do true crime on my channel. Like, I've never come out and said all the things that Laura, has done and said.
You do true.
Obviously, I can't.
But you do. But you, I'm sorry.
I can't say everything that Laura has done, and because I don't have receipts. You know what I mean? Like getting swatted. Yeah. I don't have a receipt that it was her, even though you know what I mean? Like,
well, you don't know it's her.
Because you don't know it's her.
Yeah. Well, I know. But can I provide you with a receipt?
How do you know, though? Like, you have a gut feeling, right? That's about it?
No, because I know every law enforcement officer around here. We know the phone number that it came from. My family
works. That is the receipt.
That would be the receipt.
That would be the receipt.
Well, that would be illegal. I can't, bring you.
It's also like swatting them to give it to you. And I don't think she would have called from her fucking home number.
Yeah. But you see what I mean? Like, some people are saying you get emotional and you say things, and also you're when you say things, you got to have receipts. And you do true crime. You have to have receipts when you do true crime. When it's just not the basis of true crime goes. You can't just go. You can't do like a bullhorn Betty and just accuse people just like that. It's just like you can't do that.
Honestly, I feel like you get so mad at people that you start to lie, and I don't know if you're aware of it or not. And it waters down your entire point every time.
Yeah, it messes you up.
I can just say that I think that you're very wrong.
Okay, fair enough. Mm-hmm. But I'm just going to remind you, just please don't talk about my children and making your point. You're making your points. The incident with my kid is not relevant to this discussion at all. I was never called a liar, none of that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just hope you take this because you're probably gonna get shit for this, and you might get sued by Perplex QT, which I'm just laughing because it's not gonna happen. But it's like, you can't get emotional, and you gotta, when you do accuse people of shit, you gotta have receipts, or when you say things, because you're gonna, when you go on a platform, every word is gonna be analyzed. And when you mention Chasen's name, on that particular, because I don't feel like repeating that shit to me. And when you mentioned it, of course, people are going to be like, holy fuck, did Laura just say that? Where's the receipt? Because that shit was said that
Yeah,
would
I
be just
feel really bad. I feel really, really bad about that. And I feel really bad about fully saying the
yeah.
N
Just
word.
don't. Yeah, I just don't.
I
Just
feel so about those two things. And so yeah, I just decided that I will just stick to do my true crime videos. I won't come up on, like Queen's Panel or anything because apparently I'll say too much. And then if I don't have, like uh,
receipts.
the proof of what I'm saying, then, so I'll just stay off of them. You know what I mean? I just don't keep receipts. I don't keep stuff like that.
Well, you got to. If I
I just,
accused you of something,
You
you
had
want
a video
receipt.
of receipts that you privated about your Dolly situation that you took
Yeah.
down. So you have taken receipts before and you understand the concept.
well, that was a little bit different. That was my child's life being threatened. So that was a
You
bit
contacted law
different.
enforcement about that, correct?
I went to law enforcement while live on video.
And
And
is that part of
and
your receipts video that's privated?
and Savage Live has copies of all of my reports. She has copies of everything. She is the
Okay.
only person that this is remember how I said that Laura got my address because I got so sick and tired of hearing Laura about you're lying about Dolly, blah 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 blah. So what did I do? I texted her a paper that was, regarding him, forgot to cover my address. That's how she got my address.
All right. By the way, Chasing says it's all good on my part. I said earlier that I don't invest too much into the BS unless I know it's referring to me, family, or close friends.
Chasing, is she in here in the chat?
Yeah, she's in the
He
chat.
is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't see the chat. Chasing, I did a video and I truly am very sorry. All I can say is that I'm sorry. I messed up and I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right. And
I'm sure Chasing accepts it. I mean, I'm not going to speak for her, but she can comment, but I'm sure she does.
yeah.
She doesn't seem like, someone to.
She said she saw it. She's not holding a grudge.
There you
But I
go.
think that I really think
Yeah,
that
Cappy's
Cappy's owed an
upset.
apology like that as well, though.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to apologize because she doesn't mean it. I don't fuck with like forced apologies at all.
Yeah.
I
mean,
okay. Fair
I'm
enough.
just asking you just not to do it again and just be transparent and don't lie and show receipts. That's all.
I'm not out to like hurt people. I mean,
I don't think you are.
Like when I speak on Laura, I'm speaking on things that happened. I'm not out to hurt anybody. Like I'm the type of person that if I think that I've hurt somebody, like it bothers me. It will stick with me. It will bother me. But then I also have that side where, if I'm like being done really wrong, like Laura has, I will have to or Dolly, I will have to reel it in because if I don't, I will do something stupid because, that just, it goes one way or the other. And when everybody's asking me to republicize all those videos, all that is going to do is just bring it all back on my son. And then he's going to be the talk of YouTube again. And I'm not going to risk my son's mental well-being to prove to new YouTubers or new people to the subject of me and Dolly. If you didn't see it when it was published, I'm not going to republish it and bring all this back on my son because I know Dolly and I know exactly what he'll do. If I republish that, he will go right back after my child again. And I'm out to protect my kid. So I'm not going to just produce receipts on demand. They've already been out there. They were taken down. I mean, they're privated. And I won't do that to my child. I won't do it to him.
I understand.
That's cool. And
My
I
dog
think,
Keep
understands.
like,
that in mind when you talk about it, though, because then people
No.
are going to ask.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I know. I just try, really not to even too much mention him anymore. Laura is, she had brought him up, and that is how it all got going again. And
Yeah,
I
well,
would say,
I got to tell you guys though about Team Rose. I got to tell you guys about this. So, I heard that she was over on Team Rose just a little while ago saying that she's going to sue me, and I heard Team Rose. I went over and listened. I heard Team Rose telling her about how I ruined her life because I hired a hitman, Benny Keys. I paid $10,000 for him to kill Rose, and she says that I can morph my body and be in different states at one time, and that I went to Maine and I stayed in her Airbnbs pretending to be somebody else, and
and
that
you would have recordings of these, right?
Rose is talking about it right now on her live. Yes.
No, I'm saying of like Laura, basically. Of like Laura, did Team Rose say this or Laura say this?
Team Rose.
Team Rose.
Oh
Team
well,
Rose.
Team Rose is, I think she's a nice lady, but she's a little.
She's eclectic.
Yeah, she's a little. I'm gonna be nice and say a little off. She's definitely. She believes. No, that's if you're rich. If you're rich, you're eccentric.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
sorry, my bad.
Yeah. And so that's where Laura is. She's over there right now trying to get information about me from Team Rose.
Yeah, that's going to be her first deposition.
A couple people have asked why you were so comfortable saying like the word rolling off your tongue the way it did, and they want to know why you were so comfortable saying it.
I was just thinking of the messages that I got, and just reading them out. I just think like reading them out in my head. The messages that I had received, and I didn't even realize I said it until I said it, and then I don't know. I think I was just frustrated, and you kept calling me a liar, and I was just getting more and more frustrated, and that's what I do when I get like frustrated.
That's not good. Oh God.
You already were coming up there like I mixed my words around with the doxing thing, and it seems to be like a common occurrence.
I do mix it. Well, that was because that was late at night on Queen Bee's panel, and I was, like half asleep, and I was thinking about the doxing, but I was trying to say what she did on Queen Bee's panel, but yeah. So yeah, I do mix my words up, but I mean, I also have a brain injury, so I can't help. If I mix them up, I mix them up. I don't know what to tell you.
Listen, Ava, that's a terrible excuse. Like you can't. Like I get flustered too, and I don't think that way. I mean, like I think like you need to like you really can't. That's not a good excuse.
It's like just earlier, when I was just talking regular, and I said that Laura map quested me, and then a few minutes later, I'm like, map quested? No. She Google Earthed me. I do that. I don't know. I do that all the time.
I mean, like you got to be very, very. If he truly has an injury or brain, then we need to better understand that's what it is. Is it? What are you talking? Yeah, sure. Chasing says if she truly has an injury to her brain, then we need to better understand that. What is it talking about? Team Rose or you, Avery? I don't know what she's talking about.
No, I was in a very serious car accident February 11th, and I'm still home and not able to work, and I have been having a lot of problems, like with my
February 11th of this year.
Yes,
but you were doing this before February 11th.
Mixing up words.
Yeah, and like kind of stretching the truth.
No.
Okay.
Well,
sorry, but the Dolly thing happened before February 11th with you, Avery.
Yeah.
That was a year and a half ago, almost two. Wait a minute. Next month? No, it's going on 2 years with Dolly.
Oh well, Avery, I think Queen is pretty pissed, which I'd probably be if it was because you said that word on her live, and just realize that she's going to be pretty pissed for a while, for right
I would just
reasons.
stay away
I
from any
mean,
conversation to do with Laura.
Yeah,
yeah,
You know,
I would stay
anything's
away
gonna
from.
get you heated.
I think like really this should like be a situation where you say to yourself, next time I cannot accuse people of something without the receipts. And also maybe if I get flustered and I might say something really, really bad, probably not go into that particular scenario and just stick to the true crime and just focus on the true crime and that type of deal and avoid maybe just watch from a distance. You know what I mean? And that's my advice to
yeah,
you.
yeah. That's what I just said a few minutes ago. That I'm just not coming up on, like Queen's panel or anything. I'm just going to do my true crime videos.
Mhm. Like, but you are going to get, like, I'm just telling, I'm being completely honest, you are going to get shit for this for probably a week, and then probably internet's going to forget about it, or 2 weeks. Just telling you right now.
No, the internet
Just be
never forgets.
mindful. When you're mad at somebody, just be mindful of what you're saying and make sure everything coming out of your mouth is the exact point and that you have proof of it. And then you won't have these problems anymore.
Yeah, but
Well, it's not really a problem for me. I mean, the thing with
I don't know.
Laura,
It kind of is. It kind of is.
no, I don't really care about
Yeah.
Laura.
I know.
I
Well,
don't.
you water down your point when you lie, though, or when you stretch the
Yeah.
truth, or you give incorrect
I-
information. However you want to say it, it waters down your point.
I haven't given any incorrect information.
Oh my god, I gotta go. I love you, Jonesy.
I love
Yeah.
you too, babe.
I love y'all.
I'm proud because
Except you,
Yeah,
Avery. Fuck you, Avery.
yeah, Avery, you really fucked.
I'm just,
kind of-
I'm fucking
I'm-
around. I'm not going to be that immature, but I just thought it was funny to say.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
just-
Just
I'm
be
a little
mindful.
pissed.
And don't bring up my kids. All right, bye.
Yeah, I'm a little pissed because I walk away and you say that it's like, and then yeah.
I didn't give any incorrect information about Laura. I just, because I don't have receipts, I'll go dig them up. Shit. I mean,
Well, my advice.
I don't understand what she's saying.
Well, Laura's just being Laura. What she's gonna do is, since you don't have receipts, she's gonna make a live about it, and then she's gonna use you as like for her content because she and that's pretty much it. That's why I say you have to have receipts because you have to be ready. Also, it's like that's it. So,
Cocktail dress, that is not true. You said that in Queen's Live earlier, I believe. I don't know if it's happened over on Queen's, but it hasn't happened here, babe.
yeah, I
Right.
don't know anything about
I
that.
can't see the chat.
Avery
says,
has got Laura in this very chat before.
What?
Yeah,
I've never-
Avery hasn't, not in my chat. Mm-mm.
No, I've never seen Avery dox anyone in this chat. You better have screenshots or something because I've never seen it. I don't even think I've seen in Queens. I've never seen it in Queen. I've never seen Avery dox anyone, unless it's
I
somewhere
already
else.
did. I can see Boston's comment. I already did that, Boston. I did a whole video on my channel, and I admitted that I was wrong about
Yeah,
about me thinking that was about chasing,
yeah.
and I apologized, and
Mhm.
I also apologized for using that word on Queen Bee's channel. I mean, what else can I apologize for?
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Are you going on Queen's?
We'll see in a moment if I see, because she's probably going to say something, but yeah, it is what it is. I'll see what happens.
Is Queen got a live set up?
Yeah, she.
Yeah, in 4 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna, skip it. I'll see what the situation is. She has, because she's gonna make her statement. Let me see.
Yeah, cocktail dress. I got to see a receipt for that because I got good mods, man. They usually. Have you ever doxed Laura in this chat, Avery? I don't think you have.
I think that she's talking about when I said how did I say it? I didn't dox her, but I said
You said her name.
no.
Well,
I
her name is Perplexus had her real name on her YouTube channel when she
I
first.
know. That's what I was about to say.
That's
no,
not
no.
doxing.
It wasn't anything like that. It was I said oh God, what did I say?
Yeah. But anyway,
I said something like the birds in somewhere Alabama are pretty. Is what I said.
Oh, Listen, if
But I'm
it,
in
what
Alabama too, so I'm like, well, but no, I didn't dox her.
okay, so to the chat, she has said she was sorry to Chasen and to Queen. She said she was sorry for using the word. What else? Like, what do y'all want to see? Like,
I mean, I would never personally use that word like me speaking. I just was repeating the messages that I received, and it, ugh. But I mean, I'm just not. Well, my son is black. I'm not. I'm just not going to use that
Yeah,
word.
but
But
I think we got the apology and everything, and I'm just telling you,
yeah,
you're probably gonna get a little shit for a week or so. I mean, like the internet's forever, but usually how drama is like usually a week, and you got to really change, and you can't really, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, honestly, if somebody wants to cause drama over me saying that, knowing that
it's
that I was repeating what somebody sent to me, and knowing that that I've
just
apologized,
yeah,
then
I get
that's
it.
on them. That just shows they have nothing better to do with themselves. That's on them. I can't do anything about that. All I can do is apologize for saying it.
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Okay, so somebody, Nunya said, so you hinted at doxing, like you kind of doxed her.
What I said is that the birds are pretty in Alabama.
Did you say like her town or something?
You,
No, I said a
Uh,
town. No, I said Huntsville, Alabama, and that's not where she lives.
oh.
oh, okay. Well, I was about to say, don't repeat it here.
Yeah,
Uh,
don't
um,
say it.
yeah, like really.
Well, you know what?
It went with what people were talking about, and it was like a funny, and somebody took it as I was doxing her. You can't dox her because like her information is on
No,
her
that's not the
handle.
case. That doesn't
It,
doesn't matter
yeah.
if it was on Google. That's still doxing if you actually pull up her information and put it into a live. Even if it's Google, like anything's Googled. I can like
No,
if I
I mean
wanted
it's
to, I
on
could.
her YouTube. It's on
Yeah,
her YouTube page for
yeah,
information.
yeah. I get it, but
So
just
there wouldn't be any reason.
yeah. I don't usually go in. I haven't even actually gone into a YouTube to even check, to be honest with you. But that's just me. I don't really check her YouTube.
Well, I mean, let's not dox. Let's not point out people's
Yeah,
areas. I mean, it just happened with a friend of mine on another panel, and
yeah,
they're already going real life. So let's stay away from that. Far, far away
yeah,
from that.
yeah. Pretty much.
But I do appreciate you coming up here, Avery, because even if people feel like you aren't taking accountability, you told the truth as it is to you. You told your truth, and it takes nerves to get up here and deal
Yeah,
with the lashback. So I appreciate you
Yeah.
for coming up.
Well,
all
thank
right.
you.
Yeah,
All
so
right, so we're gonna go get our drinks and snacks and smokes and whatever you may need and reconvene over on Queen Bee.
All right. See you
yeah.
later, baby.
All right.
All
See
right.
ya.
Bye, y'all. Look, Jason said, "Not a chance with me. I will go real life, like knock knock. Hey, how you doing?" I will too. If anybody ever went real life on me, I would do the same thing back. But I would show up. I'll go to jail. That's what people don't realize. Like you threaten me or my family, my child, I will fucking go to jail. Believe that, and I will take that, pay my bail money, and get the fuck out. No biggie. You're a good critical thinker. Thank you for the super chat. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. Y'all talked a little shit in chat, but you pretty much kept it respectful, so I appreciate it.
$1 make me holler, honey boo boo. Give me my goddamn money. $1 make me holler, honey boo boo.
Thank you, baby. And yeah, the internet stuff is way too much. Jason, I love you. I wouldn't not, but my lawyer's messenger would. I'm ratchet as fuck. I will show up. Yeah, never say sorry for chatting. Thank you, CR. Thank you, baby, for showing me your love and support. I just wanted us to be able to have a conversation, and again, that's what we do here. You allow different opinions, you allow a conversation, and then it's up to you guys to use your critical thinking, put your thinking caps on, and come up with your own conclusion. Jones and Deet said, I got a good damn lawyer, JLR. Don't fuck with me. What's going on with Grant? Yeah, hell yeah. I ain't got bail money in my sock drawer, but I got plenty of bail money. So it is what it is. Like I will take that ass beating if I have to. I've always said I don't know how it's gonna go because I'm gonna be going to Savannah for Leilani's trial if they allow the public in. I'm not going to stream it. I just want to go for the trial and take notes and then let you guys know what happened. If I see stupid there, Bullhorn, I can't promise I won't go to jail. I probably will. So, I mean, it just, you got to be ready to fight for your cause, man. Thank you, roses are red. Deeds. I can't be messing up my nails. All right, y'all. Let's head on over to Queen and see what's going on there. I know she's a little upset. Yeah, I don't know if she understood the depth of her statement and what it meant to you, Cappy. I think it was just you want to go with don't play with me. Don't play with me. I know, right? Yeah, I don't want to go to stream. I just want to go see the trial. That was like that was actually my first real in-depth YouTube case that happened, and they turned it into a shit show, and it just really meant something to me. Yep, Shambles, head on over to Queens. She did. She knows she messed up. Now, is she sorry? I don't know. I just now finished that panel, so I got to take time to digest it and think for myself. But I do like Avery, and Avery's always welcome here as long as we can have civilized, respectful conversations and we can respect others' opinions. And no matter what you say, she sat up here and she did that. She took it. So there was something a long time ago that happened with Cappy's kids. I don't even know what it was, but she was referring to that in her apology video. Oh, you want me to come for coffee in the morning? I might. If it's not raining, I might do coffee in the morning. Sunday mornings are always so empty on YouTube. Love you, Kate. Oh, Queen Bee had a good live with the new case. I hate that it got ruined. I know, me too. That was so interesting. That was a good discussion, wasn't it? I love you too, Nathan. Yeah, hop out for a bit if you're triggered. It's no biggie. See you over there, Buddy Blue. Oh, you gonna come for coffee too? Oh, Jamie. Thank you, baby. I love y'all. What y'all want to do? We'll do, let's do Upchurch. We haven't done him tonight. And then we'll get off.
I think we got a super chat.
All right, guys. So let's head on over. Yeah, you can bring the donuts. Hell yeah, you can. Donuts and coffee. Actually, I might actually go get some donuts and coffee. Hubby's got to work in the morning, but it'll be me and Caden here. I can get me and him some donuts and coffee. I'll stream tomorrow morning. Y'all got it. I'll be here. I'll go ahead and set it up tonight. All right. See y'all over at Queens. Thank you for your love and support. I send you all the good energies, babies. Catch y'all on the flip side. Bye.